Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will be talking about the guided lab of RDS database. So if we see inside this diagram, we will get to know that in AWS Cloud there is a VPC. According to this lab, the VPC name is Lab VPC and there are two availability zones in it. Inside the private subnet, we will create one RDS database instance and we will connect it with the EC2 instance which is already created in this lab. So first we should start the task 1 and we should follow the steps. So we have to choose the RDS. We have to search RDS. So let's click on AWS. And now let's search RDS. So type RDS here. You will get Aurora and RDS. So click on it. Now we have to create the database. So in the left hand side, click on databases. Click on create database. Choose MySQL. Now under the templates we have to select free tier and availability zone as single easy. Template as free tier. Availability zone single easy, already selected. Now we have to give the instance name, which is, let's copy inventory DB. So we will remove this and we will paste this inventory DB. Now we have to paste the password also. So copy this password and under paste this. Now master username, they had said us to write admin. So alright, it is already admin, so no need to change. Now under the instance configuration, we have to select the burstable classes and select dbt3. So let's scroll down side. So burstable classes is already selected, dbt3. So we will write, okay, it is already here, dbt3.micro. Now under the storage section, we have to select GP2 and 20 GB. So GP2 is already selected, 20 GB is already selected, fine. Now we have to expand auto scaling section and we have to uncheck the checkbox of enable auto scaling, storage auto scaling. So we have clear and deselect the auto scaling. Now step number 13, under the connectivity we have to select lab VPC and default subnet. So we have to go to default VPC, we have to go to lab VPC and then default subnet, it is already there, fine. Now in the security group we have to select existing, so it is already selected. Under existing we have to select DBSG and we have to remove the default security group. So remove the default security group and select DBSG and click outside. So DBSG is selected. Now we have to go to monitoring section and we have to check that database inside standard is already chosen. Alright. Under monitoring section, database inside standard is already selected. Now under additional configuration, we have to give the name of this initial database name. So under additional configuration, click on this, click here and paste the name as inventory. We will need this name, and then after checking everything is correct, then click on create. Alright, so we will click on create the database. it will take some time, maybe 3-4 minutes. Let's wait for it. So now we got our database status as available. It has taken 5 minutes for me, so we have to wait for that time. Now coming back to the steps, since our database is created, now we will go to task 2. They are saying that we have to, under AWS details, we have to copy the value of app server public IP. So this is AWS details. Click on it. There will be one app server public IP. We have to copy it. Copy the value. We can close this, minimize this, and now open it in a new browser. Okay, we have to paste this. Now make sure one thing, that your internet connection should be from your own mobile hotspot. It is better. If you will use a public Wi-Fi, sometimes these types of things will not open. This web page will not open. So you can try with your own personal hotspot. So coming back to the steps, what they are saying is that click on the settings. So click on settings. Now here we have to mention the details. So first we have to go to the RDS, and then we have to select the copy the endpoint value. So this is our database which is in the available state. So click on the inventory DB. We can see the endpoint here. Copy the value of endpoint and paste it here. Database name was inventory, our username was admin, and the password was lab password. We can check it, we can recheck it. Endpoint we had pasted. Database name was inventory, username was admin, password was the lab password, and then click on save. These are those details which we had filled while we were creating the RDS instance. So now we have to click on save. So let's save this. So yes, now this database is working, this RDS is working. Alright. So the application store this information in the secret manager. That is fine. Now they are saying us we will see one inventory list that we had seen. So we have to add, edit and delete inventory information by using the web application. Okay, and they are also saying that ensure that the table has 5 or more inventory record before submitting. Okay, so we will do one thing. There are 3, so we can remove, for example, delete. So we will delete first Paris, let's say, and we can add, we have to keep 5, so we can add. So write A, B, C, D, item as 1, 2, 3, quantity is 10, submit, and again add, again 4 times n, 2, 3, 4, quantity is 20, click on submit, and one more we can select as KKK, item is 5, 6, 7, and quantity is 30. So just we can put any random name and item and quantity. So there are 5, we had verified that there are 5 items. Now we can submit our lab. So click on submit. Yes. So if you check this IPS 13.218.20.230.232, so if you go to the EC2 instance, and you click on instances here, you will get to know that there is one app server, an EC2 instance which is running, whose IP address is 13.218.230.232. So this is the same 13.218.230.232. So basically what we had done, according to this lab, what they had done is that they had connected the EC2 instance with the RDS instance which we had created, and then the server was running, and we had pasted the credentials of this database, and then it has connected with the EC2 instance. So this was our lab. You can click on submit and you can see the marks. I hope you liked the video. If you like the video, you can hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much. Thank you.